don't look at Loretta trying to take too many big offensive plays. Look for them, like you said, controlling the ball, running the ball quite a bit, 5, maybe 10-yard passing plays, and really, really look for them to want to control that possession time, to have a lot of the possession time, and really run that clock, be in control of the game. And I think that would be a huge key for them. Once they fall behind, make a turnover or two, I don't think that would be good, in my opinion.
Yeah, and defensively, got to keep those guys from Cornersville in front of you. Cannot allow the big plays you did last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, another big game. We're going to go down the Class A. Richland gets the host of Wayne County, two of our area teams. This is a really, really big game for both of these sides. Richland had a really good year last year. One of the lone blemishes was Wayne County in week 1. Wayne County has been talking to me for a long time about they not only just want to get in the playoffs, they want to host a home game. They want to have the opportunity tonight. They can get a good win against that cross-region team, and you might end up seeing them in the playoffs if certain things work out. This is a big one tonight for them.
Yeah, and you look at this from Wayne County side, Richland is top 5 in the state in single A coming into the season. So if you want to see what you need to host a playoff game, to win a playoff game, you get it here in week 1. And it's a team that you beat last year.
Yeah.
Try to replicate that again. Now, looking at it from Richland's side, you were really good last year.
Yeah.
You didn't realize that maybe until week 2, week 3, week 4. See if you can get that one of those lone blemishes off your record from last year in Wayne County.
Yeah.
You said they're coming in top 5 team in the state in single A.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's big. And to start off with Wayne County at home, of course, their next 2 games is on the road. They go to Spring Hill, and then they go to White House Heritage. I don't know much about them. I don't know how they are, but anyway, hopefully that's a great game. It will be. And Wayne County is going to be a scrappy, going to put up a good fight, and we'll see what happens over there in Richland.
A lot of youth with the Raiders this year, and for Wayne County with the Wildcats, they got a lot of experience, but they got some new guys in different positions. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out for both sides. So let's hear what the Wildcats and the Raiders have to say going into week 1. We're joined here by Richland's Nick Patterson. And Nick, here we are. We're a day away from opening night, the Friday Night Lights. I know you and this team are excited for that.
Well, we are. It beat each other around all preseason. We've had a few scrimmages here and there, but for the most part, you're just trying to get better and going against each other, and you're kind of tired of it and ready for something to start counting. And so tomorrow night, it's for real. It's here. So.
What have you liked out of your team during these weeks of practice and throughout the scrimmages?
Well, I feel like we've grown each time we've stepped on the field for all these scrimmages. Mount Pleasant is a good football team and got after us pretty good in some times, and and all the teams we've scrimmaged have been good. But I feel like we've matured a little bit each rep, and we have a really, really young team, so that's important to see that quality in them, and so we're excited about that. And if we can continue that trend, I think we're going to be okay.
Like you mentioned, you do have a young team, especially up front. Scrimmages are one thing, game night's a different thing. What do you want to see out of those guys here on Friday?
Well, just that they play with confidence. We feel like we're prepared, and what we're going to see and that sort of thing. And there's always going to be a few wrinkles here and there, but if they just trust in each other and trust in the rules, it's going to be okay. And then go wide open if you're going to make a mistake. Football's a game of mistakes. We talk about that all the time. It's not really about making them; it's about overcoming them, and we want to be that team that overcomes those when they happen.
Wayne County, tough. It's going to be a tough team every time you play them, and they're coming here on Friday.
Yeah, they're probably in the upper echelon of that region that they're in over there, and battle McKenzie for that top spot in one of those teams. So, it's a great opening game for us. We've built a little rivalry through our junior high conference that we're in with them, and just over the years. So, we're excited about that. They do a good job over there. Their coaches do a great job with them, and they'll have them prepared. So it ought to be a fun night.
All right, keys to victory here on Friday.
Finish blocks, rally to the football. We won't have to the ball every time we can. They've got a few kids that can go with it, so we've got to really do a good job of getting to them and then getting them before they get going and get out in open space.
Joined by Wayne County head coach Derek Willis. And Derek, it's game week. I know you guys are excited. Quit hitting each other and start playing someone else.
That's right. It's always excitement this week. Last night we had to come back and practice because of the heat, and it's probably one of the better practices practices we've had, just the excitement, the energy the guys had. I mean, it was almost like they could have played a game last night. They were fired up, ready to go.
What'd you like your team here in these few weeks of practices throughout the scrimmages and the jamboree?
Well, we've been pretty physical in most of our games. The consistency that they've been showing up with, coming ready to work every day. We've got a lot of things, positive things done in the scrimmages that we wanted to get done. Things that we needed to clean up, we were able to correct those in the later scrimmages. And this last jamboree that we had at Lewis County, we had several things from those that we wanted to clean up, and we were able to work some of that out last night in practice.
Got Richland week 1. You know how good this team is. They made a pretty good run last year, but this is a team you guys did beat in week 1 last season.
Right, it is, and they're going to come in looking to get some revenge on us. I'm sure. I'm sure that's probably what they've been preaching all off season. They want to get us back this year from where we got them last year, week 1. But it come down to the wire last year with them, and we anticipated it'll probably be the same thing this year. They're a good football team, a lot of good guys over there, a well-coached team. So we anticipate they're going to be ready to go. We gotta match it.
Yeah. What do you want to see out of your guys going into that first game here in week 1?
To get everything buttoned up, we're going in. Hopefully we go in healthy. We get through practice this week. Go in healthy to that first game. Try to get everything cleaned up and buttoned up in practice that we want to do as far as what we're trying to do offensively, defensively. Make sure we have a good understanding of what we're trying to do scheme-wise, and play with a lot of physicality that night.
All right, guys, keys to victory for the Wildcats and the Raiders going into week 1.
I think if you're Richland, just do what you did last year. Keep things consistently. Go behind that strong quarterback play and allow your strong offensive line to pave the way for a victory.
Yeah, and I think it's just going off what he said. I don't know much about each of these teams, but like I've mentioned before, just controlling what you can control and keeping possession of the ball as long as possible. You don't want to commit too many. And like we mentioned earlier, it is week 1. You've probably seen some stuff in the jamborees that you would like to clean up. Obviously, I mean it's early in the season. It is week 1 now. There's going to be a lot of jitters, a lot of things going on, a lot of hype, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. But hopefully, the guys' minds, the mindset there can be somewhat controlled to where, hey, we got to win this. We got to win this football game.
And it's really big to try to limit penalties early in the season because you have a drive killer. That could be the drive that determines 100%. The game. You look at that Baylor and Brentwood Academy game on ESPN last night. A ton of flags in that one, and that really derailed some of Brentwood Academy's early drives in this game. So look for both of these teams to try to play smart and allow the game to kind of play itself out.
It's a great atmosphere at Richland as well. Both of these teams have great fan bases. It's going to be a lot of fun over there in Linville. Well, guys, speaking of Class A and that region, Collinwood has to go 3 hours to St. George over there in Memphis. Brand new head coach Neil Cruz changing a lot of things. New offense, new defense, numbers down a little bit, just a little over 30 guys. Good test for the Trojans right out of week 1.
Yeah, and you get a big school, you get a private school in St. George's, and you got that long trip. I mean, this is a real way to kind of bond a team early in the season because, again, you do have back-to-back home games following that up. It's going to be a tough opponent for Collinwood, but a good opportunity to try to break in that new offense, break in that new defense, and see if we can really try to make this another physical Collinwood team that you're used to.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and I have no clue who St. George is, but that is what it is. Hopefully Collinwood goes over there and whoops their tail, and like you said, 3 hours. I mean that might cause for they may stay tonight, tomorrow night, that sort of thing, and get to hotel rooms, that sort of thing. Get up Saturday morning, take their time coming back. I don't know, who knows, but just like you said, good team bonding there. Hopefully they come out with a win. But I'm also looking at they got Cornersville in week 2. Loretta plays Cornersville this week. Collinwood and Loretta's pretty big rivals. Hopefully they can do some talking, get some more info there as they go into practice early next week, and be exceptionally ready for Cornersville in week 2.
Yeah, and Neil Cruz really loving his running game right now. So let's hear what the Trojans have to say going into week 1. Joined by Collinwood's Neil Cruz. And Neil, it's game week. It's time to really kick things off here for you guys. How excited is this team?
Well, this week it counts. It counts, and we had some injuries last week. One that really hurt us. One of probably our best 3 players went down, so we're gonna have to make some adjustments big time for that. We're starting to experience the growing pains of the change. And the deeper we try to dig into the offense and defense, it's still new to a lot of them. It's really new to our younger guys, and we're starting to see those growing pains just a little bit. So we're trying to get through those before we get to this week 1. It's a long trip. We got 3 hours on the road to a Memphis private school. We hope we can go over there and make a good showing. We know they're going to be tough. We know how they were last year. Hopefully our guys just go over there with some confidence. We're starting to gain some of that. We had Wilson come here last week. We struggled to play a full game, got our heads down a little bit when something went wrong. But right now we're just trying to hammer in that resiliency. Like if something goes wrong, that can't be the end all. Yeah. Like you just fight until the end. But we went over to Adamsville last night, and our JV team, they completely flipped on that. They went from kind of hanging their heads when things went wrong, and then last night we went over there and we saw them play, 4 quarters to the end, no quit. And I mean, they fought until the very last second. So I feel like those guys have shown that. So this week we need to see our varsity do the same thing. That's what we want.
What have you liked out of your guys during their first few weeks of practicing through the scrimmages?
I like our run game. Our pass game's developing a little bit slow because there's a lot of reads to it, especially pre-snap, walking up, identifying how many safeties they are, knowing what part of the fields are open in those zones, and that's taken a little bit. But right now we're really trying to get that run game to where we can lean on it and we can control the clock. But we're a little bit thin in the offensive line. One of the guys that went down was our starting guard, so we're trying to find somebody that can step in there. So we're sitting at about 31 healthy right now. So we don't have a lot of numbers, but we do have some pretty tough kids. We got some kids that are ready to roll. But like I said, just go over there and make a good showing. Don't quit 4 quarters of football. If something goes wrong, that's not going to be what gets you down. Just keep fighting. That's what we want to see.
Mitch, it's a long road trip. You're taking on a tough opponent and a good test for these guys right off the gate here in week 1.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So we've got a lot of things to work on. There's no doubt about it. There's some of those the injuries and the thin numbers. Some of those things are starting to rear their ugly heads. So we just gotta fight through it. Single A ball, you're going to have those issues, and other teams have them too. Staying healthy is going to be a very big deal from here on out. With Bennett Rich going down, that was pretty tough. It was a very freak injury. Just something that kind of happened. So we just want to see, I'd really love to see Luke Holt getting the ball out a little bit quicker. He's a big body. He runs hard. He's hard to take down. So we know that we can use him in the run game. We know that our backs are, we've got hefty backs. They can carry the load. They broke off a lot of nice runs last week. But we just kind of ran out of gas. So we really do need to get after it in the box this week.
Heard from head coach Neil Cruz and the Collinwood Trojans. Neil Cruz there in his first year. What do you guys think is going to be kind of key to victory for the Trojans here tonight?
Don't try to do anything too big. Again, you don't think of Collinwood as a big, explosive offense necessarily. They're more of a 3 yards in a cloud of dust kind of team. Keep that attitude up. Play strong defense. Play strong in the trenches. I think that's going to be a big key in this game, and see if they can pull off an upset against St. George's.
They're going, like you said, they're going to run the ball a whole lot. Look for them. Don't, like you mentioned, don't get too fancy with that. I know Lawrence County a few years back with Coach Marston, they had like a big 3 there at running the football, and they were very powerful back there. And they run a lot of different plays with them. Hopefully with this Collinwood team and running the ball, hopefully they don't get too fancy. They can control that ball, with the tackles. Obviously it's football. They're going to get tackled some in the backfield. The offensive line's going to break sometimes. it is what it is, but hopefully Collinwood can control that football, limit the penalties, and just keep progressing down that field little by little, and keep that possession time in their favor.
Heading on over to Murray County now, our Murray County rivalry coming up at home. Mount Pleasant will get Battle Creek. Battle Creek just in their 3rd year of football, 2nd year of varsity football. However, their attendance has jumped up a lot. It's the first year that they're going to have seniors on this football team, and Mount Pleasant
going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Stone, it's been here a long time. For over 100 years, we've worked with stone in North Alabama. It's what we know, it's what we do. We build countertops for homes where life happens, and monuments that honor lives well lived. We take our time, focusing on the small things most people never notice. From the first cut to the final install, it's done the right way. Because to us, we're only as good as our last job. Green Hill Monuments and Countertops, built with intention, built to last.
And welcome everybody here to Summertown High School, week 1 of the 2026 high school football season. We've got a good one tonight. Rivalry week as the Wildcats of Lawrence County make their first official trip here to the new home of the Eagles of Summertown. AJ Good here with Clint Brazier. Will Pettis is our producer extraordinaire tonight, and on the scoreboard will be Joe Calton. And Clint, it is a beautiful evening here for football, and two rivals going at it, and two rivals with a ton of question marks coming into the season.
I think a little bit different scenarios for both, but I think the same common goal for both. I think both are looking at playoffs and beyond. If you are with the success Lawrence County had last year and the run that those guys made, I think they're, breathed a little bit new life from last year, and I think it's carried over. A lot of excitement in Lawrence County High School football right now. Summertown, I did talk to Coach Jason Busby, and my big question that I asked him was, how's the depth? Because last year, you knew with Coach Dan Winfrey, Coach Jason Busby replacing Coach Dan Winfrey, who's retired, but the system was, AJ, we need the clock running. We can't let the clock stop because we are so depleted with injuries. And you've got a new offensive mind in Coach Walt Smith, who's going to be running the offense this season. Walt's had 10 years at Mount Pleasant and Giles County, where offensive guru, also at Lawrence County, is alma mater. So I'm interested to see which team can play how they want to play to start.
Yeah, absolutely. Lawrence County coming in 8-4, making it to the second round of the Class 5A playoffs a year ago. Their first playoff appearance in 10 years and their first playoff win in 15. Summertown, after a good start, an injury bug hurt this team, and they eventually finished 4-6. And we're seeing something new out of the Eagles. They're going all black uniforms here tonight, Clint. Very good. It's a very good uniform game, all black versus all white.
Yeah, in August. I feel like Will may have made that decision or something. The sun's still out. We could have made Lawrence County wear the dark uniforms. We could have worn
their
white.
student section is.
Yeah. I guarantee you if Will's showing that student section over there, they got to be roasting in those black shirts, that sun hitting them. But it is, I like black on black. It just is what it is. Kind of got an Oregon helmet. Got those wings, those eagle wings on the side of it. But to Coach Busby, he's filling big shoes. Dan Winfrey came here and did some really good things. He took over a program that was pretty much in shambles with a lot of coaches leaving and things like that, and he did a really good job. But I asked him about the depth, and he said he feels like this team has more on its roster than any in this program's history since Summertown has had football. He said now a lot of those are still real young, but he said some young kids to really look out for: Ryan Workman, Peyton Powell, Lincoln Wilson, and Axel Headley is another one I'm going to throw in there as well, that were freshmen last year that got a little bit of playing time but have really grown up. Like, I saw these kids in and out over the summer, and, man, they look grown up. And that little experience, I think he's expecting them to really step up in some big ways to go with this senior class that Summertown has that – Will, here in a minute, it's going to kick off, and it's going to be the start of the end for you, buddy.
Yeah, and this is the Employee Resources Credit Union. The coin flip was the Employee Resources Credit Union coin flip, which was won by Summertown. So Lawrence County will kick things off to start things off here in the 2026 season. So an exciting way out here. Garrick Barnett in his second season for Lawrence County, getting it 8-4 overall as a head coach for Jason Busby. This is going to be his first as the official head coach at Summertown. He did take over for 8 games back in 2022 in an unfortunate situation. He did have 3 years at Summertown and 1 year at Richland. So this is his 5th official year as a head coach. So 2 guys not unfamiliar to coaching and not unfamiliar to coaching in this game.
I think you've got 2 head coaches. You've got an offense and a defense, and I think everything's going to run through Jason as far as the discipline, as far as everything. He is the man. And I think I said it when we did an Export Live. I know Will maybe on one of our broadcasts, but the right guy got hired. No matter what anybody, the right guy got hired, because I saw with how much grace and how much he really bought in and did everything he could to steady the ship whenever all that was going on a few years ago and even last year. So the right man's got it. It's Friday night. I still say it's too darn hot. We shouldn't be playing football in August, but we're going to nonetheless.
Yeah, we're getting shadows on the field, though, so
that's right.
That's going to cool things off a little bit here. A lot of questions on the Lawrence County side. Obviously, have new running back, you're going to have a bunch of new receivers. You have a new quarterback. You got some new guys up on the offensive line. Some of that shifts over to the defense as well. So there is just, for this team in purple and gold, a lot of unknowns. Not everything's going to get answered tonight, but some of it will.
I think what you want to see more, they're going to be able to replace some game changers, because Lawrence County still has some game changers. But look, they've got a lot of kids that it's just, you're going to notice that absence. But what I'm really looking for, who's going to take over that Max Taylor role? Who's going to take over that leadership role and that heart role? Because, kids like that, it's just hard to replace.
Right.
So, good thing is it's a test now. As long as we don't have anybody's sister run out on the field to protect their brother
We're not at
tonight,
Cornersville. We're not in Franklin
now,
County.
Loretta might have to worry about that tonight.
Yeah.
They're in Cornersville.
Yeah, they. I told Mike, make sure you wear some protection out there. You never know who's going to come out of the stands in Cornersville. So Miguel Real on to kick it away here for the Wildcats.
Joe had a pretty good one. He said, Cornersville shouldn't be too good. Their best tackler is suspended.
Michaela Powell back deep to return here for Summertown. Summertown will start off going from left to right, Lawrence County from right to left as we get ready for the Swap and Shop Center kickoff.
I'm kind of shocked. Powell is back. He's got a broke thumb, and that hand is really, really bandaged, wrapped up. Maybe somebody else catch it and hand it to him.
We'll see what happens as the 2026 season is now underway. A high end-over-end kick, and Powell fills it at the 15-yard line and goes nowhere. Well done there by the Wildcats, and that's where the Eagles will take over first down and 10 from their own 15.
Well, I don't know if I jinxed that, but it sure happened. It went right through McCaleb's hand. Like I said, it looks like he's got a boxing glove on that right hand, and you're trying to catch an end-over-end kickoff. That's got to be tough to do. That's tough to do with 2 good hands, AJ.
Yeah, Cason Driver makes the play there. So first down and 10 from the Eagle 15-yard line as Max Dillon, quarterback, will go under center. 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. 2 pair of running backs split in the backfield behind him. And Dillon going to call his own number here on the option. Cuts up field. And we'll make it. Looks like they're going to give him forward progress to the 19-yard line, and we do have a penalty flag here on the play.
I think it's a warning against Lawrence County's sideline, I think. Say this, AJ, you can look out there. You can always tell which one's Will's kid. Those neon shoes and gloves, man.
And see him from the highway.
You got that from Will. Will used to be flashy like that, too.
Second down and 5 coming up. Dillard under center. And he fumbles the football, and he will get on top of it, and it will take him back to near the original line of scrimmage. We'll bring up third down and 9.
Well, you've had 3 plays, and you've only had positive on one of them. One of them was a kickoff, obviously, that got muffed and dropped, but that's not what you want to see starting out. You know, if nothing else can be right, AJ, you think your quarterback center exchange should be pretty good.
So third down and 9 coming up here for Summertown.
Lawrence County mix it up, showing blitz.
Dillard rolling out to his right, and he gets brought down in the backfield. Meeting him there is Cutler Garvin for the sack, and it will be 3 and out for Summertown as he is brought down at about the 5-yard line.
Say Summertown's going to be deep. They're going to be punting this out of the end zone. Also, enough to note, we're going to have a new kicker because Bradley Hoffman, all-world for Summertown, he graduated. So we got Peyton Kimbrough, a sophomore. Yep. I think he's wearing Bradley's number. Bradley was 22, so he's got some big shoes to fill.
Peyton Kimbrough back to kick it away. Zacchaeus Everly and Jason Edmondson back deep to return. Here's a kick, and it's a high, wobbly kick. Edmondson will field it at the 41-yard line. Fair catches it, and that's where the Wildcats will take over. First down and 10. Great starting field position here for the guys in purple and gold.
I'm wondering if we had a replay on Will, I'm wondering if Everly hadn't wished he would have, because he just had one-on-one, and I think he's gone. I think he thought that ball was in the air and Summertown was going to be there quicker than they were. Probably a really good break there for Summertown that a fair catch was called.
Yeah, he had one guy to beat at Edmondson there. So first down and 10 for the Wildcats. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. And speaking of Edmondson, he is behind new quarterback Jasper Kilburn here out of the pistol.
It's talking about replacing a stud.
And Edmondson goes right up the middle, gets a good push. He will get it to the 35-yard line to pick up a 6.
Good push by that big offensive line of Lawrence County. Notice the quarterback, Max Dillard's out there on defense as well.
Second down and 4 coming up here for the Wildcats after the 6-yard gain. Edmondson gets the call this time and breaks a couple of tackles. We'll get it to the 31. Might be enough here for the first down.
I think it's going to be. Because do you remember seeing a measurement last year?
Like a couple.
I don't remember seeing one. Yeah. No, I do remember seeing it because we were making fun of Timmy from running the sticks out here at a Summertown game. But there weren't many. I mean, if it's close, it seems like they wave you on.
Yeah. First down and 10. Edmondson with all 10 yards so far. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Or tight end here to the left, single receiver. That's Everly out to the right. Kilburn. Hands up to Edmondson again. He's got a big hole. Gets tripped up, though, at the 24-yard line, and another good pickup, a 7-yard gain.
Let's see, who was it that came on that tackle for Summertown? I believe that was Russell Gray.
Second down and 3 here for the Wildcats.
If he doesn't shoestring him up there and pull him down, that may be 6.
8:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Kilburn. This time calls his own number, cuts upfield. He's got enough for the first down, and he will take it to the 17-yard line and a first down here for the Wildcats.
Just kind of going where they want right now with, your first 2 series. You had first 3 runs were Everly, and now Kilburn just kind of running off right tackle and picking up another chunk.
It's a Green Hill Monument first down, second one of the game here for Lawrence County. All on the ground here, Clint, to start things off. Now it's Kavondre Young at running back, and this time he will be brought down from behind. He'll pick up a 1 on the play.
Best stuffed out play so far for Summertown. Eli Schaefer getting in the backfield and getting that tackle there.
Got there just in time. Second down and 9 coming up here for Lawrence County. 7:40 remaining on a rolling first quarter clock on a beautiful evening here at the new digs here at Summertown.
I'll give a shout out to the middle and the north end of the county because, buddy, it's represented here. You wouldn't be able to tell it's 100 degrees outside in August. Everybody's ready for football except me, apparently.
3 receivers here to the left, tight end to the right. Kilburn going to call his own number again and maybe makes it to the 15.
I think that's Gray that held him up long enough for Heatherly to come in there and bring him down.
3rd down and 8 coming up here for the Wildcats.
Definitely 4-down territory for Lawrence County if you can. I mean, if you just get positive yards here, AJ, even if you don't, I'd say they're still probably looking at going for it here.
I do have a good kicker in Sarah Morrison. This is somewhat within her range.
Ball's on the 15.
Now it's Kilburn. He'll drop back. Had his tight end. Throws it over the middle, in and out of the hands of Everly. That will be incomplete. That will bring up 4th down and 8.
I think we're going to get to see Miss Morrison come out and try to give Lawrence County a 3-0 lead.
So this ball is at the 15.
I tell you,
32-yard attempt coming up here for Morrison.
If you're a Summertown fan, which I am, even if Sarah makes this, I think you feel like a win if you're Summertown because you've started off about as bad as you could start this contest off.
So will be Morrison on to attempt. Looks like a 32-yarder here for her. Snap is back, and we have, that would have been good, right down the middle. And
must have been
timeout. Now we're going to get a delay of game against the Wildcats.
Well, I mean, she just showed she can make it from 5 yards deeper because she just belted that.
Yes, she did. So that will take it back to the.
That would have been good from 35.
Yeah, that's our first penalty of the game. So now she will attempt a 37-yarder.
Well, I said she would have made it from 35. She's going to have to this time.
Yeah, 37-yard attempt now coming up here for Morrison. Snap back, kick up, and the kick does it have the distance. Off, and it's no good. Hit every part of the post, did not go through, and Summertown will take over 1st down and 10.
Tough break there for Sarah. She hit 2 good kicks. That one she had to stretch it back there, and she nailed the first one.
Yeah.
So good break if you're Summertown. You're still 0-0. 6:09 to go in the first. You've got to get something positive this offensive series. You got to be clean. No fumbles from center to quarterback. And if you're Lawrence County, I'm daring you to rush off the edge because they were snuffing every bit of it out.
So 1st down and 10 from the 20 here for Summertown. So a promising Wildcat drive comes up short. So 2nd drive here for Summertown went 3 and out. Their last possession. 6:09 remaining here in the first quarter. As Dillard and company, he's got Powell in the backfield along with Colton Pugh. Out of this wing T formation. Single receiver here to the right. Dillard hands off here over the left side, and he will muscle his way to the 24-yard line.
Eli Schaefer
there on the
linebacker and tailback. Lee Corners was already up 15-0 on Loretta.
So 2nd down and 6 coming up here for Summertown.
Look for a little misdirection right here, AJ. Try to pitch, maybe see an end around or something with Powell trying to break it out wide here.
Receivers to each side. A pair of running backs behind Dillard as he goes under center. Now Powell will go in motion from right to left. 5:30 remaining in the first. Handoff here over the left side. That is Pugh this time, and he will pick up enough for a Green Hill Monument 1st down to the 32-yard line.
Colton Pugh, a name I hadn't said yet. That young man had a really good breakout junior year. Let's see, he's a senior, right, Will? He's the same age as Will. He had a really good breakout junior year. Got involved a lot that playoff team from the year before, but Colton did some really good things last year. Excited to see him back.
Ball at the 32, first down for Summertown in the game. 5 minutes left here in the first. We'll flip the formation a little bit. Tight end to each side, single receiver left, 2 running backs in the backfield, split behind Dillard, and he fumbles the snap, calls his own number, but he's going to get some positive yards. He will get it enough to the 34, pick up 2, second down and 8.
Well, instead of being minus 3 yards, at least it was plus 2.5 this time. That's 2. It's not something you hope's catchy. I know it's probably sweaty out there. That ball may be a little slick, but
ball will be at the 34-yard line.
I forgot to give her a shout-out. So, Miss Gretchen, if you're watching, I love you, honey. She don't like me talking about her on the radio, but if I don't give her a shout-out, I will hear about that too.
Well, darned if you do, darned if you don't. Right?
Nah, well, it's just women.
14 right here, the first Dillard under center. Snaps it right at 1 on the clock. Hands up here to Michaela Powell, and he's got a quartet of Wildcats led by Gavin Schultz waiting on him. He'll pick up 1, third down and 7 coming up.
Yeah, you can. Summertown's trying to establish the middle, but nothing there.
Gavin Schultz leading that charge. Ball is placed here at the 35. And 4 Wildcats waiting on him there. So third down and 7 coming up.
Caden Potts coming over here. He's being looked at on the training table. That's not one we need down.
So 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Pair of running backs split from Dillard in the backfield. Dillard pitches it out, and that's Pugh. There on the outside, and Zacchaeus Everly knocks him down at the 32-yard line, and a little bit extracurricular after the fact. And he will lose 3, and that will bring up 4th down and 10.
Yeah, that's that pitch that I was talking about. Maybe try a little misdirection and try to get wide, but you got Everly over there. And Everly wasn't alone. He might have had the initial hit, but there are about 4 more with him.
So another good tackle on the punt unit out here for Summertown. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the first. And that will be Peyton Kimbrough back to kick it again. And with Kevondre Young and Edmondson, and Everly not back there because he lost his helmet on that play. It's 4th down and 10. Motion comes here from Pugh. Snap is back, and the kick. It's a good line drive. Young will field it at the 30-yard line. He's going to take off. He makes one man miss, and he'll do enough to get to the 39, and that's where the Wildcats will take over 1st down and 10.
Now, Summertown at least flipped the field that time. Had some things going, but I think if you're Lawrence County, you come back out, I'm going more with Everly.
Yeah.
I'm running until they stop me. I'm not calling a pass play. We may fool with that a little bit after we get a bite on a run play, but I hadn't seen anything that shows me they're not going to be able to get chunk at a time right now.
So 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats coming up. Their second possession. Got a couple first downs on their last possession. Now the shotgun. Now they're going to bunch things up here. Young to the left of Kilburn, but it's going to be a jet sweep here to Everly. Makes one man miss across the 40 down to the 42-yard line. Pick up a 3. Will bring up 2nd down and 7.
Good job by Max Dillard getting a piece of him, holding him up, leaving for Schaefer to come bring him down.
2nd down and 7 coming up here for the Wildcats. First carry, first touch of the game for Everly. Under 2 minutes left here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left with the shot with the tight end. Kilburn, quick pass, finds his man. It's Edmondson, and they will mark him down at the 47. 3rd down and short. Coming up, first completed pass from either side.
Nice little quick slant there. Makes it 3rd and very doable.
So it's 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Wildcats. Minute 30 left here in the first. 2 receivers to the right, tight end single receiver to the left. Young behind Kilburn here in the pistol. And Young will get the hand up. He's in the Eagle territory, still on his feet, and brought down at the 40-yard line at Green Hill Monument. 1st down for the Wildcats.
Tell you, that's just a hard nose run. That's just straight up the gut. And that's Kevondre. I mean, he's just saying, bring it on.
Yeah. Gets the first down, and they're going to go right back to him. He's across the 35. He's in the open space. Keeps his feet, and he will get down to the 23-yard line, and another Wildcat first down.
Probably should have been a false start on Kevondre that time. He started running. He started running to take the handoff before the ball was snapped because he knew it was coming to him. He was going to run it back. But a good break there and a good run.
Same formation for the Wildcats.
There will be a false start.
We're going to get a false start there on the right side of the offensive line. Takes it back to the 28 on the false start. Second penalty against the Wildcats now for 10 yards, both false starts. And you think about it, it's that false start that hurt them on the Sarah Morrison field goal attempt.
It was, cost them 3 points.
So Young, his first 2 carries have given the Wildcats 30 yards, but they're sitting here staring at 1st and 15 from the Eagle 28-yard line. Kilburn hands over to Young, and he is brought down in the backfield. Really well done there by Austin Reed. Tackles him at the 27.
Austin Reed found a seam there. He was almost waiting on the handoff there. Nowhere to go.
Second down coming up from the 28-yard line. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. So no score here between the Eagles and the Wildcats after the first 12 minutes of play. We'll have the start of the second when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget, with financing options available.
Start of the second quarter here is Summertown and Lawrence County. It is 0-0, second down and about 15 here from the Wildcats from the Eagle 28-yard line. Now Edmondson back and running back, 2 receivers stacked to each side. Quick throw, and it's Everly off the screen. Makes one man miss, and he will dive down to the 23-yard line. And that
Summertown come up with a football, but I mean, it's clearly down.
And he's still running with it. They mark him at the 23. So that will bring up third down and 9. Or the 21 is where they gave him forward progress to. Third down and 9 coming up, and now they're just waiting on the football.
Yeah, Austin Reed came over, it was taking off, and he was starting to run back with it. Coach Busby said, just take your time.
Yeah, just take your time. Yeah, give your guys a break here. So third down and 8 coming up for the Wildcats, 1 of 2 on third down so far in the game. The first quarter, Clint, Wildcats had 65 total yards. Summertown had 4. Handoff. No, it's a quick screen out to Everly. Makes one man miss and brought down at the 18-yard line, and that will bring up fourth down.
I think Lawrence County is going to go for this one. I don't see anybody getting the kicking unit ready over there on the sideline. Yeah, I believe Lawrence County is going to try to pick this up. Still get a first down without a touchdown.
Fourth down and about 5 or 6 coming up. Ball placed at the 18.
Tried the hard count there to see if they get Summertown to jump. Nothing doing.
And then they're going to call their first timeout of the game here with 11:09 remaining here in the second quarter. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us.
Wildcats call their first timeout of the game. They're staring down 4th down and 5, and they're going to go power football here from the Eagle 18-yard line. First drive second drive actually. It's gotten into the Eagle red zone. Hand off here to Everly over the left side. He's got enough room. He's got the first down and more. Still muscling his way, and they will get him to the 6-yard line for a Green Hill Monument first down. The offensive line going to work here for Lawrence County.
It was a great run by Everly, but as you had said, credit needs to go to that offensive line because they got a push. And I thought he was going to carry him all the way to the end zone, AJ.
So first down and goal for the first time tonight for either side. 10:50 remaining here in the half. They're going power football again. This worked a lot for him last year. Kilburn hands off to Everly, dances around, gets tripped up, and they will bring him down at the 2-yard line. Pick up a 4, second down and 2 coming up.
Good job by Everly there. I thought he was going to try to stretch that out, and when you do that, you open up a chance of turning that football over. First down, there wasn't any need to it. He got positive yards. Look for more of the same.
Everly now 29 total yards here in the game off of 5 touches. Second down and goal. Everly over the left side. He's got some room, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats, and Express Med score, and they get their first touchdown of 2026.
I mean, just walked into the end zone basically. Just pounded that middle so much that Summertown tried to clog it up, and I believe I could have made that touchdown. All right, let's don't go that far. I believe you could have made that touchdown, AJ.
Maybe. I don't know, if someone hits me at the line of scrimmage, I'll probably go down. In my younger days, I could have scored that. Sarah Morrison on to attempt the extra point. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. That's a Jacobs Marine extra point. The Wildcats lead at 7-0, 10-10 remaining here in the first half. We'll be back with the next Eagle Drive here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
10-play, 61-yard drive capped off by Zacchaeus Everly's 2-yard touchdown run. The Wildcats lead at 7-0. The Sarah Morrison extra point. Real on to kick it away here for the Wildcats. Powell, Pugh, and company back deep to return. It is a very high end-over-end kick. Powell will field this right at the 15-yard line, goes over the right side, and will do enough to get to about the 29-yard line, and that is where Eagles will take over first down and 10.
Well, good job by McCaleb. I can't imagine catching a kickoff with basically a boxing glove on my right hand. But update from Cornersville, things not going good for the Mustangs as they trail 22-0. Don't have a timestamp on here, but I'd say they're probably around where we are.
It's first down and 10 for the Eagles. Their starting field position gets a little better. Started at the 15, next drive the 20, now here at the 30. Did get a first down on their last drive so far. They've had 8 plays for 3 yards. So single receiver to the right, pair of tight ends to the left, 2 running backs split behind Dillard in the backfield. Dillard up the middle, that is Pugh. And Pugh will muscle his way down to the 34, pick up a 4 to bring up second down and 6.
Nice hard nose running by Pugh. You know, I'm you know, I say this all the time, AJ, but the next football game I coach will be the first football game I've coached. But if I'm looking on one of my sweeps with Powell or Pugh, I don't care if I got to call it the line of scrimmage. I'm not running it to side Everly zone.
Yeah.
I'm going the opposite side. I'm not. And listen, Lawrence County's probably got a few more kids that are probably just as fast, maybe faster. But he's shown me that you're not going to outrun him to a corner.
Almost the same formation here. As you can see, Everly showing blitz. And Pugh does get through it a little bit, and he will squirt out at the 37, up the 38-yard line. Will bring up third down and 2.
You know, 2 good holes there. Kind of punched through, trying to play hurry up now is Summertown.
And Dillard goes up the middle, but he gets stacked up. He maybe will get a yard, if that, and I'll bring up fourth down and 1.
Yeah, this is not even going to need a measurement. I think you're at a point now where you got to take that chance.
So it'll be fourth down coming up here for Summertown, and they're going to leave the offense out there. First time anyone's gone forward here. Second time Lawrence County picked up a first down on a fourth down opportunity. 8:30 remaining here in the half. Wildcats really stacking up the line of scrimmage here. Harcourt Dillard now looks to the sideline.
You had Schaefer come in. Maybe look for Schaefer on the handoff. Schaefer's your power runner.
And he gets stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Oh, he breaks free. He's going to take over the right side. He's going to get in the Wildcat territory and brought down at the 44-yard line. And a Green Hill Monument first down for Summertown, turning something out of nothing.
I tell you, if you watch this right edge on this replay, AJ, I don't know. I was worried we were going to get a hold on Will right here, but he let go, which was a great job, and great job by Schaefer. Make something out of nothing because, AJ, you called it. It was blown up.
Quartet of Wildcats in the backfield, but didn't hold on to him, and now Summertown gets in the Wildcat territory for the first time tonight. Wing T formation, tight end to each side, single receiver. That's Jake Pettis to the left. Going in motion now, Dillard rolls out to his left. Facing some pressure, steps up, and he's going to break through across the 40, 35, and down to the 33-yard line. Another Green Hill Monument first down.
I don't know if he had anybody open or not, but he definitely didn't have enough time to be protected to let one throw. But good job reading it and finding that seam. Max Dillard, senior quarterback.
So Dillard now 5 carries for 11 yards, back-to-back first downs here. It looks like Summertown starting to pick up some things here. Clint breaking some tackles and making some things happen.
Well, you got to remember one of them was on a lot of luck, or Lawrence County would have the football right now. So you just got to stay positive right here. And I don't mean that mentally. I'm saying you've got to, everything you do from here on, since you're on this side of the field, you got to get positive yards. We can't have any brain farts.
Now hand off to Pugh. Pugh gets across the 30, and they will bring him down at the 29-yard line.
I tell you, Colton's look good. You know, Colton's speed back. Last year, I can't tell you how many touchdowns and first downs he had running wide. But him and Schaefer tonight, they've found some penetration in that tough defensive line of Lawrence County.
Second down and 6 coming up here for the Eagles. And they're going power formation here. We've seen now both sides trying to go up the middle using some power formations. Double tight, actually triple tight ends. And a pair of running backs in the backfield. See if the Wildcats stack up the box. Dillard Hands off up the middle, and he's going to have enough for a Green Hill Monument first down to the 22. And that was
Schaefer or Pugh that time. That was Colton. Tell you, Colton's feeling it.
Hey,
running with a lot of momentum.
Hand it to him. Let the big guy eat right now. It's a Green Hill Monument first down, and Colton Pugh starting to really come alive here for the Eagles. Pugh now
I think
with
Loretta
6
finally
carries.
scored a touchdown there. AJ, sorry to
They
interrupt
did,
you.
no, and got the 2-point conversion, so it's 22-8 Cornersville in the second. So Pugh now 6 carries for 25 yards, and they're going to stay in that same formation here, Clint. Power football. Dillard under center, 5:35 remaining in the half. Dillard, and now hands it off to Pugh. He's got a lot of running room. And gets it down to the 13-yard line. He'll pick up 9. It's 2nd down and 1 coming up.
Good job, Colton again. Just went off that left tackle. Good job, offensive line for Summertown.
Yeah, they're going to give him enough for the first down to the 14. 13, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get in any hurry now. It's 5 minutes. If you're Summertown, I think you want to just keep doing what you're doing. Take your time. Be a little methodical right here. Because you sure don't want, no matter if you score or don't, you want to give Lawrence County a chance to get the ball back before half because they get it coming out of half.
Yeah. Green Hill Monument first down. Now Dillard hands over to Schaefer. Schaefer breaks a tackle, keeps going, and he will get it right to the 3-yard line. That should be enough for another first down.
I tell you, Summertown is just getting the push they want right now.
Another Green Hill Monument first down and goal coming up here for Summertown, really starting to put it together. And now they've got 4 first downs on this drive. They have 1 on the previous 2. 4:30 remaining in the half. Same power formation, first down and goal from the 3. Dillard under center. Double tight ends with the wing. A pair of running backs behind Dillard. Dillard, hands off. It is a touchdown for the Eagles.
Eli Schaefer.
Eli Schaefer for the Express Met touchdown, and it is 7-6.
Give a big shout out to Eli Schaefer and Colton Pugh on that whole drive. I would have to look at your stats, but I feel like they carried Summertown down the field. And if you are a Summertown fan, thank the Lord for a busted 4th down play that turned into a big yard.
Yeah.
And Summertown's got a little life about them.
A lot of life as Peyton Kimbrough on to attempt the extra point. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. It's a Jacobs Marine extra point. It's all knotted up at 7, 4:15 remaining here in the half. We'll have the next Wildcat possession when we return on the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Your outdoor adventures start right here at Lawrenceburg Marine. Family owned and operated, we're local folks you can trust. We specialize in premier sales and service. A proud dealer of top brands like Mercury, Bullet, Phoenix, and more. And no need to go anywhere else for ATVs. We have what you want. And you can trade in what you don't. Financing.
10-play, 70-yard drive capped off by Eli Schaefer's 3-yard touchdown run at the Peyton Kimbrough extra point. It's a 7-7 game, 4:15 remaining go. Speaking of Kimbrough, he's on to kick off.
This will be his first kickoff.
Yeah, swap and shop center kickoff with Everly and Edmondson back deep to return here for the Wildcats. So after a little bit of stumbling from both sides in their first couple possessions, they go right down the field here in their next possessions.
Yeah, like I said, you had one busted play, but other than that, Summertown just kind of ran at will.
Kimbrough on to kick it away. It's a high end over end kick. Edmondson will field it right at the 20-yard line. Cuts upfield. He's got a little bit of room and will go down at around the 34. And that's where the Wildcats will take over first down and 10.
All right, well, first thing that was avoided, and that was if you're Summertown, don't give up a kickoff return. Now you've got 4:09 to keep Lawrence County from getting points on the board before we go to halftime because, as I had said, Lawrence County's going to get the ball coming out of halftime, so a stop here is crucial if you're Summertown.
4:09 remaining, 7-7. Wildcats with the ball. Two receivers with a wing to the right, single receiver to the left. You got Young behind Kilburn here out of the pistol. And Young gets the handoff, and he's got a lot of room. He's across the 40, breaks a tackle. He's in the Eagle territory, makes a couple guys miss, and will get brought down at the 46-yard line, and a good run there by Kevondre Young.
Stayed in bounds. Now we've got a Summertown player down, cramping, I believe.
Green Hill Monument first down. Now we have a one-stop medical timeout, a cramp here for Summertown with 3:52 remaining. A really good young run there by Kevondre Young. He's really come on strong. 3 carries for 50 yards so far in the game.
I don't even think he was in that whole first series, was he?
No, it was mainly Edmondson there, but he's really come on strong here as we're checking out the one-stop medical cramp here. Doesn't seem to not a serious injury, as you can tell what the trainer is doing down there. So
it won't be the last one tonight.
No. Will gave us an over-under 11.5, and so far we are far under.
I've had 2 just walking up the bleachers.
Well, you were complaining about the heat when you first got up here.
Yeah, these fat people. It's hard on fat people, AJ.
Cornersville still leading Loretto 22-8 there in the second quarter. And looks like Cornersville has the ball in their own territory. So maybe Loretto's going to start to stem the tide here a little bit. So injured player is okay as Wildcats will take over. All 3 drives so far, Clint, for Lawrence County have gotten in the Summertown territory.
One resulted in a missed field goal, and now here's the third one. And you've got plenty of time. You don't have to start throwing the football. You don't have to get in a hurry. You have plenty of time if you're Lawrence County, especially when you can dig off 8 or 9 yards a chunk.
Young behind Kilburn here out of the pistol. You got Workman and Everly here to the right. Quick throw, tries to find Kaysen Driver, throws it behind him. Second down and 10. Kilburn now 3 of 5 passing.
I thought Max Dillard was snuffing that out. I don't know if Will's got a replay for that, but I thought Max was about to jump this, if you see on your right side of your screen, just a touch too late.
Yeah. Did have a lot of space for Driver, just threw it behind him. Second down and 10, 3:38 remaining in the half.
Which may be why, to avoid throwing it to Max Dillard. Maybe a good
read by
throw.
Jasper. Yeah, good read by Jasper. Same formation here for the Wildcats. Hands over the Young over the right side, and he will stumble and gets tackled at the 42-yard line. They'll bring up third down and 5.
Good job extending it by Young, but a good job by Powell and Jakey Poo. Jake Pettis.
First time we called that name here tonight.
He's going to go back and listen to this. He's going to say, really?
Well, that's what he gets for wearing what he's wearing.
No. That's what. No.
Did Dad buy that?
I'm sure I did. He looks awesome, man.
Second down and 6 coming up. 3:05 remaining. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Fake pat. Now Kilburn throws out, and he's got his man Everly, and just has enough for the Green Hill Monument first down to the Eagle 35-yard line.
Good open field tackle again by Jake Pettis.
So Wildcats get the Green Hill Monument first down to the Eagle 35-yard line.
Lawrence County does have 2 timeouts left. They used 1 on the very first series.
2 of 4 on third down are the Wildcats tonight. 2 receivers to the right, wing, single receiver to the left. Kilburn fumbles the snap. Now we'll run up the middle, and he turns something out of nothing, gets to the 32, a gain of 3, second down and 7 coming up.
It was a good job by Jasper. Not just, hey, the play's over with. We're just going to get positive out of it. I think Young was still sitting there hoping for a pitch out or a handoff, and I think Kilburn said in this situation we can't go backwards.
So we've seen Max Dillard struggle with a couple snaps, and he's turned that into something. 2 receivers to each side with the wing, so 5 wide here for the Wildcats, and Kilburn gets the quarterback sweep, gets across the 30, dives, and they will give him forward progress to the 28-yard line.
Shoestring tackle by Austin Reed saved that, or he's across the 20 for sure.
So that will bring up third down and 3. Again, the Wildcats, 2 of 4 on third down tonight. $150 left here in the first half. Same formation, 5 wide here for the Wildcats. Now Kilburn, a hard count. Look over to the sideline. Gets the play in quickly. Clock now under 1:40. Wildcats do have 2 timeouts. Kilburn drops back, throws, and overthrows Everly. He'll bring up 4th down.
So that's 4th down, 4th and about 4.
Wildcats will keep the offense on the field.
I don't think it was ever a question. It's out of Sarah's range. And, hey, if you don't get this, you got to make Summertown just a minute and a half go 70 yards.
Yeah. 3 receivers here to the left. Single receiver with the tight end on the right, and Workman's wide open here, but eventually Summertown gets a defender out there. Kilburn drops back.
Got a man.
And it's Young, and he won't make the catch. Will fall incomplete, and we're going to get a penalty flag here at the end of it.
That needs to be after the play, though. That doesn't need to be a pass interference. It doesn't need to be. It looked like Powell taunted, and it also looked like Young did. So we'll see if it's on both or what we got here.
See what the call is here from the White Hat. It is after the play on sportsmanlike conduct against Summertown.
It was a big play.
Yeah.
It's an emotional game.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen some taunting tonight. I guess the referees decided, well, now I'm going to do something about it. But either way, it's still a big stop.
Yeah.
Now Lawrence County can't have that was after the play.
After the play, yeah.
So that was
it should
4th
be
down.
Summertown ball. Dillard does play both ways. It is after
I think Coach Smith is trying to get in the officials' ear. Like I think they're thinking that it's Lawrence County football, but that I think we've got it all on the same side now.
I mean, the offense is still out there. It is, and it will be Summertown ball.
Now,
yeah.
Yeah. Our PA said 1st down for the Wildcats, but it is Summertown's football because the play was after the play.
Yeah.
Which, listen, I mean, 15 yards, whatever, AJ.
Yeah.
You got what you wanted if you're Summertown. You got to stop.
Yeah, minute 23 left here in the quarter. So it'll be 1st down and 10. It's the first penalty against Summertown in the game.
Well, listen, I didn't want to say anything, but that Powell boy, he's got a lot of brazier in him, too.
2 receivers to the right with a wing, single receiver to the left. Dillard under center, 7-7, minute 23 left in the half. And they'll run it up the middle, and Pugh will get it to the 16.
I was anxious to see on that conservative just run up the gut there if Lawrence County was going to try to maybe use a couple of timeouts, if nothing else, to force at least a punt. But it looks like they're content with going to halftime as well.
2nd down and 7 coming up.
Yes, Will just told me that we were tied at halftime last year. And then Lawrence County just, you could tell the depth just took over.
2 receivers with a wing to the right, tight ends, and a running back behind Dillard. 45 seconds remaining here in the half, and they are milking the clock all the way down. 5 on the play clock. Handoff, and Dillard this time calls his own number, and they will push him to the 21-yard line. And that might be the final play here of the first half.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. The way Lawrence County looked those first 3 drives and the way Summertown looked those first 2, I thought, well, yeah, we're going to get home early tonight, and we still might. But I'll take a 7-7 score, especially as a Summertown broadcaster.
Yeah, they do not have to run a play here. 5 seconds on the game clock. Dillard under center. And that will do it for the first half. So after 24 minutes of play, these 2 rivals once again will go into the half tied up here at 7. We'll hear from Tennessee Valley Weather's Fred Gossage at halftime. We'll also hear some word from a lot of our sponsors. That is next here on the X Sports Network.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel,
This is your sports forecast.
Well, doing pretty good out there for the rest of this evening. Humidity is still lingering, but you know what? That's nothing we can't handle. It's definitely August in the Tennessee Valley. We'll be holding steady in the lower 70s through this evening. Only a few patchy clouds, definitely nothing major. Through tomorrow morning, back down to the upper 60s as we're heading into maybe picnic day, going out fishing in the early morning. I think we're doing all right for most of our Saturday, but a few isolated thunderstorms are on the board to start our weekend. Don't think it's going to be too bad though. Here's that dry weather for tonight that we were just talking about. And into tomorrow, it's really going to be the second half of the day where those thunderstorm chances tick back up. I don't think so much for the first half of the day, so if you want to get everything done before midday, I reckon you'll be just fine. There are those widespread lower 90s on the board with still some humidity, but Sunday is looking a lot better. I think the humidity ticks down. The temperatures will be in the upper 80s as we head through there. So we're actually seeing some improvements in that front, right? Notice those clear skies. It'll actually feel like what it is. It's not going to be, 103 with the heat index. Although, I will say this much, into the work week, rain chances return, scattered to widespread by midweek. I think another inch to 2 inches of rain back on the board.
Stacy Springer, the only Lawrence County agent in Coldwell Banker's top 2% of agents worldwide. Stacy's real estate videos have been viewed over 3 million times. She and her husband Mark have served clients in Lawrence, Murray, Davidson, Rutherford, Giles, Wayne, Hickman, Williamson, Perry, Marshall, Lewis. What does that mean for you? More eyes, more buyers, more.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
You deserve a mortgage experience that doesn't leave you in the dark, one that puts progress at your fingertips. With the Bank Independent Mortgage app, you can upload documents in seconds, track your loan status from application to approval. Even your realtor can check in, so everyone stays informed. No more waiting, no more wondering, just a clear path home. Bank Independent, invested in you.
For 55 years, Mac Brown Photography has been capturing life's most precious moments. From children's first smiles to senior portraits, from wedding day magic to school memories, from musicians in their element to businesses at their best. We've been there for it all. Times have changed, but one thing remains constant: our commitment to quality photography and exceptional service. At Mac Brown Photographers, we love what we do, creating beautiful portraits that become memories for generations to enjoy. Visit us at macbrownphoto.com or by calling 931-762-4263 or email info@macbrownphoto.com. Capturing memories, creating legacies.
Since 1987, Fox Sporting Goods has been your hometown choice for sports equipment, school apparel, custom screen printing and sublimation, trophies and plaques. Your team, your way. Find us on 4th Street here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as The Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
All these years, I've watched you grow, stumble, get up, and keep going. And here you are, standing at the threshold of a world that is full of possibilities. I'll always be here, but this next step is yours.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
At 1819, you're getting more than just an elevated dining experience here. We'll transport you to another world, a world where historic meets modern. You'll find your classic comfort staples to exotic delicacies, where unique flavors are combined to create your favorite dishes. Whether it's our locally and internationally inspired food or drink, including craft cocktails and local beers, we have something to satisfy every palate. If you're looking for your next meal or ready to host an event, discover the magic of 1819 today on the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Bringing a taste of New York to the Tennessee Valley since 2013. Pie Factory has just the pizza to satisfy your craving. From sweet to savory, from pies to calzones, we make it all. Fresh, by hand, every day with our tried and true age-old techniques. Pair any pie with our ranch made in-house, an unbeatable combo. Whether you're dining in or taking it to go, we know you'll love our specialty pizzas. Stop by our location on the square in downtown Lawrenceburg or order online today. Some of life's most meaningful moments begin with finding the perfect dress. At Blue Haven Formals, we're proud to bring a beautiful bridal and formal shopping experience to our community. From stunning gowns to exceptional, personalized service, every private appointment is thoughtfully designed to help you feel confident, celebrated, and cared for. Whether you're preparing for your wedding day or another special occasion, we're honored to be part of your journey. Blue Haven Formals, where your style, your dress, your moment begins.
You always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way.
Stacy Spring.
When you choose ExpressMed, you're choosing quality, trusted healthcare with a smile. Our goal is simple, to care for our community like family. That starts as soon as you walk in our doors. We make sure you are met with compassionate, personalized care from our experienced and established providers. You can count on us because we're more than a healthcare team, we're a hometown team. Locally, family-owned, you've trusted us for convenient, affordable, comprehensive care for 2 decades and counting. Ever since we established ourselves as the first primary and urgent care walk-in clinic in our community. We're here to listen and to give you the care you deserve. From primary and urgent to chronic care, we have the experience and technology you need to feel your best. And we promise to provide our best when you need us most. Healthcare with heart, compassion you can count on. You'll find that here at ExpressMed. We'd love to have the privilege of taking care of you.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-260-5255. 469-3255.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Life in Tennessee has a rhythm. It's the snap of the football under Friday night lights, the steady pace of a Saturday morning trail walk, and the joyful sound of chasing grandkids across the backyard. But when a joint aches or an injury slows you down, that rhythm breaks.
Banking made simple and convenient. At Builtwell Bank, we're here for you. Whether you're making a milestone purchase or saving for retirement, our dedicated financial team will walk with you every step of the way because we care. From personal banking accounts to making sure your business and commercial needs are met, we'll make sure you have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and goals. Serving Lawrenceburg and Summertown. Come see us today. Member FDIC.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney
backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years. And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
At Mercury, there are no limits to the lengths we'll go to make sure you have no limits either. Unlimited adrenaline. Unlimited fun. Unlimited weekend. Except maybe having to go home eventually.
Come see what we've got at Jacobs Marine today, located at 103 Bishop Road in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
You count on your coat to keep you covered through the winter months, your hat to keep you covered in the summer sun, your umbrella to keep you covered in stormy weather. And you can count on Marcus Insurance to keep you covered too. Marcus Insurance can help you find the right insurance policy that fits your individual needs. For personal, life, health, or business insurance, we've got you covered. Marcus Insurance, providing peace of mind since 1969.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the old Shoney's building on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And welcome back, everybody, here to Summertown, where the Wildcats of Lawrence County and the Eagles of Summertown are knotted up at 7 apiece after the first half of play. Let's take a look at the first half stats here. Lawrence County had 131 total yards, 22 on the ground, 22 through the air, 109 on the ground. For Summertown, 80 through 82 total yards, all on the ground. The Wildcats 2 of 5 on third down, 1 of 2 on fourth down. Summertown 0 of 3 on third down, 1 of 1 on fourth down. Penalty-wise, the Wildcats 2 for 10, Summertown 1 for 15. No turnovers in the game, and the Wildcats missed 1 field goal. So all drives for Lawrence County ended in Eagle territory. You had a missed field goal, a touchdown, and a turnover on downs. For Summertown, their 4 drives, 2 punts, a touchdown, and a end of the half. So after a wild start to this one, both teams have back-to-back drives for touchdowns, and then the Eagle defense there, Clint, stiffens up at the right time. So Lawrence County will get the ball coming out here of halftime, but just like last year, a lot of good things for both sides here in the first half.
I feel like if you closed your eyes or you never looked at the scoreboard, you would think Lawrence County's up about 37-0. Just because the way the line of scrimmage has been and the side of the fields we've played on for most of it. But you got to credit Summertown. They've got key stops when they needed to. A bad penalty, back to field goal up, or it would be 10-7. You've made the plays when you had to make the plays for the most part if you're Summertown. So you've got to come out here and get a stop and then try to carry over that momentum, because that was one heck of a drive. You called it 70 plays.
70
yards on 10
yeah.
plays. And now if you're Lawrence County, I feel like they have missed some big opportunities. I don't, at least until this first possession, I would highly doubt the football ever goes in the air, and you're probably going to see right tackle, left tackle, and chunk at a time. At least would be the goal here.
Yeah, and, well, the thing is, both teams are running the football really, really well. Lawrence County, 109 total yards rushing, and Summertown, 82 yards rushing. So, and the thing is, the penalties, even though just 3 total for a combined 25 yards, but that one penalty for Lawrence County, the first one they had, that false start when Sarah Morrison booted one right through the uprights with plenty of leg, and then she clanks it off of every inch of the
I think it hit
uprights.
other than the left upright, I think it hit every part of the bar, crossbar and the right bar.
Yeah, just it's just one of those things. Poorly timed penalties can get you at the – but for the most part, 3 total penalties for both sides in the first game of the year, not bad. As Peyton Kimbrough on to kick it away. Got Everly and Edmondson to return, both of them heels at their own 15-yard line. Actually, Edmondson has scooted up to about the 20. And ready to kick it off here in the third quarter, 7-7, tied up at halftime just like it was a year ago. Here's the kick from Kimbrough, and that will go to Edmondson. He will field it at about the 18-yard line. Cuts upfield, and he's got some running room, and he will go down to the 44, and that's where the Wildcats
going to have a late hit on Lawrence County, I believe. That will be number – I need some light. Hey, Will, remind me next week I got to bring my readers too. Eli Morgan coming in with kind of a late hit there. But either way, it's still going to be a very good turn, just not as good as what it would have been.
So it is a late hit, a personal foul here against the Wildcats. So that will take it back here. And that they will, it is a late hit. They will mark it to the
wow. I guess you have to do 15 from where the ball ended up, not where the late hit was way ahead of the play on down the field across midfield. So you got to back it up 15 from where the ball actually was.
So now the Wildcats 3 penalties, 25 yards. Kilburn will bring the offense first down and 10 from their own 29. Their worst starting field position of the game. And a handoff, and that is Edmondson. And he loses the football, but Young will get on top.
Ball
Maybe
still
not,
loose.
still loose. And Summertown will pick it up. And that's
Max Dillard.
Max Dillard picking it up at the 14-yard line, the 13-yard line. That's where Summertown will take over. That is a Heritage Automotive turnover.
I tell you, 2 fumbles there on that series, but the second one I really think Young was trying to pick it up and run with it. If we watch Will's replay, let's see. I would like to have seen Chris Berman make that call, AJ. That'd have been a lot of whoop.
Yeah.
Hit
So
on
it'll be
that.
first down and 10 from the Wildcat 12.
Best start you could possibly dream of if you are a Summertown Eagle fan.
We got, and
Now we're gonna
now
get
we're
a
going to have
delay.
a penalty flag here.
Now that can't help.
Illegal substitution here against Summertown. We'll take it back to the 17, first down and 15, and not what Summertown needed after a good start here to the second half.
Yeah, not the way you want to start your first possession, you know.
So 11:37 remaining here in the third. First down and 15 from the Wildcat 17. Second time the Eagles have gotten in the Wildcat red zone. Dillard under center, power formation. Hands off here to Pugh, and the Wildcats were waiting on him as he will squirt out to the, he maybe picked up 1 there to the 16-yard line.
Boy, AJ, that play was slow developing. I was waiting on a Lawrence County defender to take that handoff from him. I didn't think Pugh was ever going to get there. It was ever going to develop.
So second down and 14 coming up.
I want to give a big shout out to my favorite troll and good friend, Mr. Jeff Franks. He's watching us. Yeah. He sent us a text I'm not going to say on air. We've grown past that, Jeff.
2 receivers to each side. 2 wings to each side. Looks like Schaefer's in, or maybe Pugh in the backfield. Motion goes, and it's going to be a handoff. And look at Michaela Powell find the end zone. It is a Express Med touchdown, and the Eagles take their first lead of the game.
I tell you, it's just a perfect little trick play there. As you fake the end around, then quick hitch it right there to Powell coming off in that slot position, and he was untouched.
A 16-yard score as Kimbrough will come on to attempt the extra point. And now,
do we not have a T?
Or they don't have Enlobman.
Yeah, that was help for BATs and field goals.
Kimbrough on for the extra point. Snap back. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Young man's 2 for 2.
Jacobs Marine extra point. Eagles take advantage of the turnover. They lead 14-7. 10:44 remaining in the third. We'll have the next Wildcat Drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
Choose Keaton Services Group for all your outdoor needs. We provide pressure washing, soft washing, lawn care, and landscaping to residential and commercial customers. Call owner Jackson Keaton today to schedule your service. Licensed and insured.
So Michaela Powell picks up the touchdown, and we did get a penalty after the play. It was running into the kicker, as you can see. Cutler Garvin there just didn't hold up.
Nothing egregious.
Yeah, nothing egregious, so they will kick it off here at the 45-yard line. Wildcats now with 4 penalties for 30 yards, and they'll kick it off at the 45 with Everly and now Kavondre Young back deep to return. Summertown leading at 14-7 after that quick two-play drive. Michaela Powell, I believe his first touch of the game offensively, takes it 16 yards for the Express Med touchdown.
He had a couple of runs in the first half, AJ. You just didn't notice them because they got stuffed at the line of scrimmage. You couldn't see him in there.
I'm looking at the stats now. Kimbrough on to kick it away. That's a swap and chop center kickoff, and Everly field it, stops there at the 2-yard line. Goes over the left side and slips, and they will give him forward progress to the 14 and the worst starting field position for the Wildcats here in the game.
You can feel a little momentum shift. If you're Lawrence County right now, you've got to get back to basics. Everybody's got to calm down. You can't get, you can't get 2 or 3 scores here on this drive, but you can put together a drive and get back on same page. It was a fumble that led to a disaster that turned into a Summertown score. If you're Lawrence County, you've got to make sure everybody's on the same page right here. Offensive linemen, everybody in the backfield knows what the snap count is. They got to know what the ball security that we're looking for is. You've got to take care of business right here, make a statement, get positive yardage.
First down and 10 here for the 14. Wildcats playing power football, and it's Everly going to get
and
the
the
carry.
Ball is on the ground
ball came
again.
Out, but they're going to say he was,
and I think that's the right call.
He was down, and they will give him forward progress. Looks like to the 22 might be enough for a first down.
I'd like to see Will's replay.
I don't think I went too far.
But
I missed it.
I'm just watching it now, and I just see if it came out before he went down. I don't know. That's close. It's closer than I thought it was.
Second down and 2 coming up, and they'll go power football again. It's Everly, and that time he will get enough for the first down to the 26-yard line. It's a Green Hill Monument first down here for the Wildcats.
Summertown got a player slow to get up.
And they will call a timeout. It's a one-stop medical injury timeout. So while they come to check on him, we will take a short break here on the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, Senior Pastor of Mars Hill Baptist Church. It's hard to believe that summer's almost over. Soon we'll be hearing the class bells ring and know that kids will be going back to school. And we want you to know we're praying for every student that's going back. We're also praying for our administrators, our teachers, school bus drivers, cafeteria ladies. You get the picture. Everybody involved with our education system, we're lifting you up and praying for you. And for our high school sports, it's always a great time here in Lawrence County. So whether you're a Wildcat, whether you're a Mustang, whether you're an Eagle, we're hoping you have a great year this year and know that Mars Hill Baptist Church is praying for you. If you get an opportunity this year, we'd love to have you come by and visit with us and meet the great students at Mars Hill Baptist Church. God bless you. Have a great school year this year.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your
And that Eagle seems to be okay, just some cramps. Wildcats have a first down and 10 from the 25-yard line, 9:55 remaining here in the third quarter. They're going power football again. Kilburn under center, Everly behind a couple of big bodies. Schultz and Garvin goes over the left side, cuts upfield, and will be brought down at the 34-yard line. Another good gain here by the Wildcats.
Other than that, Everly, the very first play, he lost control of the ball. Whether he was down or not, he was ruled down. But it's been smash mouth, and that's kind of what I look to see in their first possession. I don't see anything stopping.
And Everly a big hole, and there he goes. He's going to break a couple tackles and will go down into Eagle territory at the 49-yard line. Another Green Hill Monument first down.
Just putting on more steam right now.
Gets it in the Eagle territory. All 4 Wildcat drives have ended up in Summertown territory. They're going to get on the line here quickly. Actually, ball at the 48. Kilburn hands over this time to the right side, and he will make his way to the 43.
That's the best stop Summertown's had this possession.
Yeah, 5-yard pickup, second down and 5 coming up. Second down. Oh, they marked it the 44. Second down and 6. Kilburn under center again. They're going quickly. Handoff now over the left side. And now Everly going over the edge. He's got enough for the Green Hill Monument first down. And he will take it to the 36-yard line. And the Wildcat drive continues.
All Everly on this drive.
Zacchaeus really starting to come alive. And so is that offensive line. Everly now 9 carries for 65 yards in the game and a touchdown. 8:23 as he went out of bounds. Clock stops here in the third. Ball at the 36. Handoff this time to Young. And Young leaks over and will reach out to the 32. Pick up a 4. Second down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I think that was just Everly wasn't in the game. He had to have him a blow just a minute.
Now Young 5 carries for 58 yards. Again, both sides running the football very effectively.
Young's had a good night. It wouldn't bother me at all to take Everly out and put Young in.
Young over the left side, cuts up field and gets it to the 30. I think if he follows his blocks a little bit better there, Clint, he gets upfield probably for a first down and more.
Yeah, it's a good job there. I think Austin Reed, I can't tell if it's him or Schaefer on that other side, but did a good job shedding a tackle. And we do have another Summertown player down. I think that is Schaefer.
Yeah, a one-stop medical timeout. Third down coming up. And while they check on him, we'll take a break here on the X.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenneke Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenneke Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenneke.com.
Got a dent?
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. 106.
Max Diller was the hurt Eagle there on the play. He gets up under his own power. Third down and 4 coming up for the Wildcats from Eagle 30-yard line. Wildcats were 2 of 5 on third down in the first half. Going power formation, nothing but power formation for both sides here. Letting these offensive lines go to work. Kilburn hands over to Young over the left side. He's going to have the first down and more. Down the left sideline, dragged and brought down at the 18-yard line, and that's a Green Hill Monument first down.
That's a shirt-tail tackle. And if it wasn't, I don't know that anybody stops him.
For Young, that is a pickup of 12. And he's now got 7 carries for 72 yards. Ball placed at the 18-yard line. And every Wildcat drive but one has gone into the Eagle red zone here. 7:05, now handoff. It's Everly this time. He's going to drag some defenders, and he will get it to the 12. Pick up a 6, second down and 4 coming up.
Everly looks refreshed.
Yeah, just needed a little bit of a break there.
Summertown's got another player down.
Another one-stop medical injury. Actually, 2.
Excuse me, got 2.
2 Eagles down on the play. So while they check on them again, we'll hear a word from our sponsors here on the X Sports Network.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Hey, this is Phil.
Pair of Eagles coming up after some injuries here. We hope they're okay. One of them a little bit slower getting to the sideline than the other. Wildcats second down and 4 here at the Eagle 12-yard line. All run plays. Got Everly with Garvin and Schultz in the backfield with them. Power I formation. It's Kilburn under center. 6:50 remaining here in the third. Handoff here to Everly over the left side. Cuts upfield, and he will get into the end zone. An Express Med Wildcat touchdown, and they're a point away from tying it up, the second score of the game for Everly.
It's a great response. You had a disaster on your opening series of the second half, had a fumble that led to an easy Summertown touchdown, but you did what you needed to do. You wore Summertown down. I mean, Summertown had players. We got players limping around everywhere from that drive, and you just methodically marched down the field, and you're an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Morrison, who's 1 for 1 on extra points so far here in 2026 on the kick it away. Snap back, kick is up, and that kick is good. 6:41 remaining here in the third quarter. It's 14 all. We'll have the next Eagle Drive when we return here on the Exports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Your health begins with one important question. Got primary care? At One Stop Medical, our experienced team of practitioners is here to care for you and your entire family. From routine checkups and everyday illnesses to life's unexpected bumps and bruises and even greater health challenges, we'll be with you every step of the way. Because quality primary care isn't just about treating you when you're sick. It's about helping you to live healthier every day. One Stop Medical. Primary care.
11-play, 86-yard drive capped off by Zacchaeus Everly's 12-yard touchdown run at the Sarah Morrison Jacobs Marine extra point. It's 14-all, 6:41 remaining here on the third. Real on to kick it away. You got Pugh and Powell and company back deep to return. Real ready to go. High end over end kick, and Pugh will field this right at the 9-yard line. Goes right up the middle, and he's going to make a couple Wildcats miss. Gets down the right sideline and runs over Real. That will be right at about the 41-yard line, and that's where they'll take over first down and 10.
Great kickoff by Real, great return by Pugh, and then a great tackle by Real, or Pugh's going into Wildcat territory.
And it's his first ever American football game, so they will mark it here at the 42-yard line.
Just say football game. We call it soccer here in America.
Football.
You never watched Ted Lasso? We call it. We just call it plain old soccer over here.
So 33-yard return there for Pugh as Max Dillard and company. 6:31 remaining in the third. Got a good one here. 14-all between these two Wayne County rivals. Just like we saw previously, going power football here a bit, but we got two receivers to the right with a wing, tight end to the left. Dillard under center. And he's going to call his own number, and he's going to get stacked up and maybe picks up a yard. Maybe. They'll give him forward progress to the 43. Second down and 9 coming up.
The only thing positive you can say about that, there wasn't a loss of yards. Summertown has another player down, another cramp.
And that will be another one-stop medical
If
timeout.
that's 53 again, that's Knox Hill.
No, I think it's somewhat different. He's getting up here. So
never mind. Knox is still on the bench.
Yeah.
Knox looked like more than a cramp
Yeah.
when he was coming off of our last injury timeout. I can't.
He's standing up, so that's a good sign. Doesn't seem like any of these injuries are super serious, just cramps. Which it's August.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have that for the first 3-4-ish weeks of the season.
56.
55 there.
Isaiah Davis, yeah. Will was asking me, he said, boy, a lot of our players are going down. Lawrence County's aren't. All of our kids don't come off the field. Lawrence County has enough depth. They got offensive and defensive players. Now you got Everly and
Cutler Garvin's out there. A couple other guys.
You've still
Jason
got a few.
Edmondson out there.
Credit that coaching staff as well.
Wing T formation, single receiver and a wing to each side. And that's Reed in the backfield. It's a pitch out here to Powell. He's in the Wildcat territory, dives down over to the 48-yard line. Should be enough for a Green Hill Monument first down.
And now Powell is coming off the field. Tell you, big shout out there, though. That was a good block by Evan Goodyear, Jr., wide receiver for Summertown.
Powell now with 3 carries for 26 yards. And it's a Green Hill Monument first down right at 6 minutes left to play here in the third.
Powell is over here being worked on. I don't know if you saw that, AJ. He just kind of drug himself off the field, never got up, just rolled over sideline. I believe he's being stretched for cramps, though, so that's a good sign. 7th
first down of the game for Summertown. Lawrence County has 12. All of Summertown's first downs coming on the ground. Handoff. No, Dillard fakes the handoff and gets brought down by Everly.
It's a great tackle by Everly.
Right at the 45, 3-yard pickup, second down and 7 coming up.
I thought Max was going to stiff arm him there. Everly, he just kind of went under it, brought Max down. Could have been a big gain.
Second down and 7 coming up. Dillard now 10 carries, 39 yards. 5:10 remaining here in the third. Second down and 7 coming up. 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left, wing to the right. And that's Pugh right behind Dillard, who goes under center. Now Dillard rolls out to his right, throws, and that will be caught, and that should be enough for a Green Hill Monument
Jake Pettis?
first down.
It was Jake Pettis. First down.
The catch. Right at the line to gain, there at the 38-yard line.
Got a lot better hands than his daddy ever had, I'll say that.
Must have got it from his mom, I guess.
Will could barely catch a basketball.
First completed pass of the game here for Summertown, and picks up their first down, not on the ground, 8th of the game. And both teams finding a lot of success here offensively. And both teams, when we don't have injury timeouts, really milking the clock here. Two receivers with a wing to the right, tight end to the left. Pugh behind Dillard under center. And Dillard going to call his own number, and Everly wraps him up and gets brought down. Maybe
I
a
was
gain
trying
of
to,
1 to the 37.
I was trying to watch that time, AJ. I think Everly's job is to spy Dillard.
Yeah. Well, he's doing a good job of it so far.
Because the read was there. But Everly, just as quick as he can cut that edge off. And the other thing about Everly is he doesn't miss tackles.
No. When he gets you, he gets you.
Yeah, you're going down.
Second down and 9, 3:40 on a rolling third quarter clock. Not a lot of drives for both sides. For Summertown, this is their 5th drive of the game. Orange County only has 5. Dillard under center. He's got Reed behind him. And Reed will get the handoff over the left side and gets brought down at about the 33-yard line. Will bring up 3rd down and short.
I think that's Austin's first carry, Austin Reed's first carry of the night, and kind of use him in that fullback position there, and makes it 3rd and doable.
For sure. 3rd down and 5 coming up here for Summertown. Under 3 minutes left to play.
You've got to get positive yards. Even if it's 1 or 2, you cannot go backwards where you can make it 4th and doable if you decide that.
Reed and Powell in the backfield behind Dillard. Now Dillard, hard count, look to the sidelines.
Everybody's got to be on the same page here if you're Summertown. You got to stay in your lanes if you're on defense for Lawrence County.
Dillard rolls out to the right, throws, and it's Pettis making the catch, breaks a tackle. Makes a couple more guys miss, and he will get it down to the 20-yard line and a Green Hill Monument first down.
2 huge first downs on the pitch and catch from Dillard to Pettis. Extended this drive, kept the clock running.
2 catches for 20 yards for Jake Pettis. Dillard 2 for 2. Before this, his only other pass attempt, he got sacked in the first drive of the game. Tight end to the right, wing to the left, pair of running backs behind Dillard. Pettis split out to the left, man-to-man coverage here on the outside. Dillard hands it up off the middle, and that is Reed, and he goes not far. He will get it to maybe the 17-yard line.
According to that down marker over there, I believe you got a pretty good spot, AJ.
Yeah, well, you got to pick up a 2 to the 18.
I would never have thought it was that much.
2nd down and 8 coming up here for the Eagles back in the Wildcat red zone. Minute 30 remaining here in the third as the Eagles continue to chip away at the yard markers and at the clock. Dillard under center, Pugh behind him. Motion comes from Peyton Powell to hand off to Michaela Powell, and this time, he scored on that last time. This time the Wildcats had that one pretty well read as he gets to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, they snuffed that out. Now we've got Goodyear is back with it. He was down earlier. Down again.
Another Eagle down. It's facing a 3rd down and 4. It looks like another cramp here for Summertown. We'll take a quick break with them here on the X Sports Network.
At McDonald's HVAC Heating and Cooling, ensuring your indoor comfort is a commitment we stand behind. From one family to another.
McDonald's HVAC provides residential and commercial customers with repair and maintenance services on a wide range of indoor comfort systems. An American Standard custom care dealer. The world's most efficient and durable comfort systems, competitively priced from people dedicated to your total satisfaction. For trustworthy service, value, and peace of mind, contact McDonald's HVAC today.
Hi, I'm Corey Rochelle, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Tennessee Valley Media Group. And first off, I want to say to all of our loyal customers, thank you. It's because of you that we're able to bring you all the games on the X Sports Network and all the weather coverage that you see here at Tennessee Valley Weather. Second off, I want to reach out to all of you that's in our county and our surrounding area, all you small business owners, large business owners who would like to take.
Evan Goodyear gets up after a cramp here. So Summertown, they have the ball 3rd down and 4. 1:01 remaining here in the third. Game up, tied up here at 14. So far, Summertown is 1 of 4 on 3rd down here tonight. Under a minute left. Power formation shown here by the Eagles. Yeah, Pugh and Powell behind him.
Definitely 4-down territory. Just positive yards. Nothing blown up here.
And they will blow it up, and he gets very close to the line of game, but he will be short down to the 12. That is Pugh on the carry. Bring up 4th down.
I think Coach Jason Busby's going to want to talk about it. So we'll get our 97th timeout here in this third quarter. No, we're just going to let the quarter run.
Quarter run, yeah. So we will go to the 4th quarter. We're all tied up at 14. Summertown facing a 4th and 2 when we return here on the Exports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Are you looking for quality meat and local goods you can trust? Visit Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile at 100 J.R. Story Way in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We offer homegrown, local beef, pork, and eggs, along with a full mercantile stocked with Tennessee-made products. Whether you're planning a cookout or filling the freezer, you'll find honest quality and friendly service at Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile.
We don't know what the weather is going to be like around here. I do get really anxious during storms.
That's why they chose HailGuard. When performance leads, confidence follows. Backed by the first and only asphalt shingle system with a hail warranty.
That just gives us more peace of mind.
This is the only asphalt.
Getting ready to start the 4th quarter. Summertown facing a 4th down and 2, but they are going to kick it away. So Peyton Kimbrough on to attempt it. So this will be a 29-yard attempt here from Kimbrough to try to take the lead on the first play here of the 4th quarter.
But if they'll hurry up and snap something, they can get too many men on the field.
He got off just in the nick of time and to the sideline just in the nick of time. Snap back. Kick is up, and the kick is
too low.
Good. Got through. Snuck it through just inside the upright of Jacobs Marine.
Well, I got to say that.
29-yard field goal. And Summertown will take a 17-14 lead with 11:58 remaining here in the contest.
Let's watch this.
Yeah, I thought it snuck through. It's a knuckleball. Yet it did.
That was closer than Tennessee. That was closer than Tennessee beating Bama.
There it is. But we got a one-stop medical injury for Lawrence County, but we'll have the next Wildcat Drive when we return here on the Exports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
This is your turf. These are your terms. And this is your mower. For a limited time, secure as low as 0% financing or choose model rebates when you purchase an all-new Bobcat zero-turn mower. command rugged durability and innovative cutting decks that leave razor-sharp results. See your Bobcat dealer for details and rule your turf.
Jatarius Stevenson was the injured Wildcat on the play. Just a cramp. He'll get up under his own power. So Summertown gets an 11-play, 46-yard drive capped off by Peyton Kimbrough's 29-yard field goal. They lead at 17-14, 11:58 remaining here in the contest. So Kimbrough and company will come on to kick it away. You got Edmondson and Zacchaeus Everly back deep to return. Everly heels on the 11. Edmondson will be around more of the 15. Well, he'll go back to the 11.
Competitive game. It's a 3-score ball game starting the fourth quarter. But there's a lot of time for anything to happen. The way Lawrence County looked on that last drive, AJ, if you're Summertown, you better be thinking, what's my offensive plan to try to take my lead back?
Kick here from Kimbrough. Good end-over-end kick. Edmondson backs up, fields it at the 11. And he's got some room. He's across the 30 and not down yet. They didn't mark him down. Now they will. They'll give him forward progress to the 33. And that's where the Wildcats will take over first down and 10.
I tell you, we've gave a lot of shout-outs and bragged on Young and Everly. But I'm telling you, Edmondson has really impressed me. He's very sure-handed on all the kickoffs and the punts, but he's had some good catches and some good runs here in this contest as well.
That's his third kick return now for 62 yards. Wildcats first down and 10 from the Eagle 33.
Update from Cornersville. It's all Cornersville. 36-8 as they're just pounding on Loretta.
Yeah, they're throwing it deep here.
That's Cornersville throwing it deep.
Yeah. Gilbert under center. Everly and a host of Wildcats behind him. And breaks a couple tackles, gets thrown down at the 36-yard line. Picked up a 3 or 2, second down and 7 coming up.
3-yard gain, and that's the best stop you've had against Everly so far, other than the fumble to start the half. So a bunch formation is Lawrence County. They're keeping it in packed. They're going power football, AJ.
They're going quickly, and we're going to get a whistle. And
usually that means we're false starts.
Offsides against Summertown. They have to in high school. They got to blow it dead on an offsides. So that will take it to the 41-yard line. So now second down and 2.
So took away that good run defense I was bragging on just a second ago.
Well, ball at the 41, second down and 2. To Will's complaint, one of the many reasons I think we need to unify a lot of these rules so we don't get confused on this stuff. Kilburn under center, handoff to Everly, dancing around, and he gets stacked up at the 39. Great defense there by Summertown. Reed on the stop.
Well, you take away a bad offsides, and it's about 3rd and 10 right now, AJ.
So I'll bring up 3rd down and 4 here for the Wildcats, actually placing the ball at the 40. Third down and 3 here for Lawrence County. 10:35 remaining. Kilburn under center. Now the backs are going to split. Garvin motioning to the right. Hand off over to Everly, and he's not going to get there. He will mark him at the 40. The far side. They are going to give him a Green Hill Monument first down.
That was a great spot across the field.
That was a great spot. They'll give him forward progress to the 43, a Green Hill Monument first down.
I'm surprised Timmy Kinnick over there running that chain didn't question that call. Did you? You will?
Is Timmy running the chain? Oh, I see him.
Yeah, I didn't even know he could count, AJ.
I didn't know he can walk that far. Under 10 minutes left to play. Ball at the 43. Hand off to Everly. He's got a little bit of more room this time. Brought down at the 46. 3-yard pickup. Second down and 7 coming up.
Keeping my fingers crossed so far. You've had some Summertown players come up gingerly. They've all came up without holding the back of that leg and cramping.
Everly now 15 carries, 90 yards on the ground. He's got 18 total touches for 107 yards and a pair of touchdowns. 9:25, Kilburn under center. Hand off this time, Kavondre Youngs, and squirts through and makes something out of nothing to the 48. That'll bring up about 3rd down and 6 or 5.
I tell you, that was blown up. It was great defense by Summertown, but you got to credit Kavondre. That would have been a 3-yard loss.
Good job there by Kavondre Young to make it 3rd down and 5 here for the Wildcats. Under 9 minutes left to play, and they will stay in this power football formation. Garvin and Schultz behind Kilburn, and we're going to get a false start here against the Wildcats.
Yeah, it looked like. I don't have a number for 65 for Lawrence County. Who
now
has
make
that?
it 3rd down and 10.
Who do you get? I don't have a number for 65.
We don't have a 65. So.
But I think it's almost like he thought they were in hurry up and just going to push and go.
Yeah. Wildcats now 5 penalties for 35 yards. And not a lot of penalties, not a lot of big penalties, but it's the little ones. It's those small nicks that get you at the end of the day. 2 receivers to the right with the wing, single receiver to the left. Got Young behind Kilburn here out of the pistol. 5 on the play clock. They're going to have to do something, but they will call a timeout. So Wildcats will call their first timeout here of the second half. We'll take the break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Some of life's most meaningful moments begin with finding the perfect dress. At Blue Haven Formals, we're proud to bring a beautiful bridal and formal shopping experience to our community. From stunning gowns to exceptional, personalized service, every private appointment is thoughtfully designed to help you feel confident, celebrated, and cared for. Whether you're preparing for your wedding day or another special occasion, we're honored to be part of your journey. Blue Haven Formals, where your style, your dress, your moment begins.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu.
3rd down and 10 facing the Wildcats. After they called their first timeout, they're 4 of 7 on 3rd down here in the game. 2 receivers with the tight end to the left, and they're going to hand off to Young, and Young tripped up. It gets to the 49, and that will bring up 4th down.
This will be a gutsy call, 8:18 and ticking. Do you feel like you can get Summertown off the field and give you plenty of time, or do you trust your offense enough? Looks like Barnett trusts his offense.
4th down and 4 coming up here. Wildcats going quickly. Under 8 minutes left to play. And now Edmondson will race to the other side of the line. We got Workman to the left, Everly and Edmondson to the right. Young behind Kilburn here out of the pistol.
It's a huge play in this contest. When we get a false
another
start.
false start. And that will mark him 4th down and 9, another poorly timed penalty.
You've got to punt now, right?
Yeah, you would think so. Takes it back to the 44. And they will bring the punt unit on for the first time tonight.
I do want to give a big shout out to a little buddy of mine, not little, Mr. Easton Goolsby. Been a customer at the barber shop ever since he was just a little kid. He's doing a great job on that offensive line.
This will be Joey Simmons on to punt it away. And back deep is Pugh. He is heels at the 25. And I think they're missing somebody. They're at the,
yeah, they still don't have enough on the
field.
field.
Still don't have enough. And they got 15 seconds, but it's the game clock that might hurt them. Simmons punts it, and it's a wobbly kick, but it gets some distance. This one will roll all the way. Really good punt. That will go to the 13-yard line. That's where Summertown will take over. 1st down and 10.
Yeah, Pugh might have been told to stay away from that, but I would have liked to see him, if nothing else, fair catch it at the 20 and not be all the way back at the 13, but he was probably doing what he was told as well.
So good stop there by the Summertown defense. Wildcats helping them out with a couple of penalties as well.
You don't have to be in panic mode right now if you're Lawrence County. 7 minutes is a long time, especially with 2 timeouts.
It was a 43-yard punt there by Simmons, as Dillard will bring the offense on the field. A pair of running backs split behind him. Tight end to the right, wing to the left, and Pettis, a single receiver, out to the left. 6:58 remaining. Dillard under center. And we are getting, okay.
Yeah,
Dillard?
but the
And
head
Dillard
referee
calls
just
his
said
own
to start
number.
the clock. And I don't think the
He will get it to the 17-yard line and brings up 2nd down and 6.
And that's all you're looking for, AJ. If you're Summertown, you just punch and keep the clock running. Nothing negative. No brain farts here. Everybody's on the same page. If you're Lawrence County, I think Summertown's thrown it twice tonight, 3 times tonight, had 2 completions. Summertown's not probably taking a chance on stopping this clock with a 3-point lead. I think you've got to sell out on the run, and you've got to keep spying. You got to use Everly, I think, still to spy Dillard if you're Lawrence County.
5 here on the play clock. Handoff. No, Dillard calls his own number. Should have enough for the first down and does across the 30 down to the 33-yard line. A Green Hill Monument first down for Max Dillard.
The good thing about that, if you're Lawrence County, is one chunk and it's first down. Now we get to reset and start over. Still got 6 minutes to work with.
Now 145 yards on the ground for Summertown. Dillard 13 carries for 60 yards, and that was his longest gain of the game with 16-yard pickup.
They've done a really good job on snuffing Max out on that read tonight, AJ. He just got loose these last 2 times.
Dillard under center. Handoff. This time it's Pugh, and Pugh gets a little bit of pushback, gets it to the 37-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 5, as the ball got moved up to the 38 here. 2nd down and 5.
Some of our friends, Wayne County and Richland, they're tied at 13 into the 4th quarter.
I knew
They've
that
got
was
a good
gonna
one.
be a good game. 2nd down and 5 here for the Eagles. Under 5 minutes left to play. Dillard under center. Power formation here for Summertown. Handoff here to Michaela Powell. Breaks a tackle. Still shedding tackles. Has enough for the first down. And pushing the pile. Still going and down to the 40-yard line. A Green Hill Monument. First down for the Eagles.
I tell you what, how about Austin Reed coming in there too and giving him support, but hard-nosed running by Michaela Powell. Already said he's got a broke thumb, he's got a boxing glove on that right hand. It just scared. I was saying get down, because I could just see it being stripped, but hard-nosed running, clock's ticking. We're approaching, it'll be under 4 minutes when this next ball's snapped. I think if you're Lawrence County, you got to be looking at trying to get a stop right here and possibly using your timeouts now.
They've only got 2 remaining as we're coming up on 4 minutes left here in the game. Now, Powell motions from left to right, 5 seconds.
And if you're Summertown, don't be afraid to use a timeout here.
Dillard hands off here to Pugh, and Pugh gets brought down at the 36, 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Just more of the same. Ball security. Hold on to that football. Don't try to make anything happen. When you know you've got positive yards, just go down. Let that clock continue to tick. Good first down run there. Got 4 big yards out of that.
3:30 remaining. Summertown back on the ball. Wildcats desperately needing a stop here. Handoff this time. That is Eli Schaefer, and he's got enough for the first down. To the 26, a Green Hill Monument first down. The Eagles continue to move the chains.
Well, I tell you what, I know we've had a lot go down hurt, but it seems like that offensive line and those power backs, they're picking up momentum, AJ, instead of going down.
4th carry for Schaefer for 34 yards. He does have a touchdown to his credit. Under 3 minutes left. All power football here from both sides. That's Schaefer and Pugh behind Dillard. Handoff here to Pugh, and still pushing. He will get it to the 22, 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
I was maybe looking for Coach Barnett to use his timeout there, and he will.
He will use that.
Oh, we got an official timeout. We got a hurt Lawrence County player, but he's up.
Now they're rolling.
Now it'll start up.
2:20 remaining. 2nd down and 6. Ball here at the 23. See offensive coordinator Walt Smith, Jason Busby telling Max to slow it down here.
I think if Lawrence County, if Summertown does not get a first down on this possession, I think you've got to use your timeout.
Dillard hands it off, and it's Schaefer getting the ball and gets stacked up. I think they'll give him forward progress to the 19-yard line, and that is where Garrick Barnett will use his first timeout. Their second timeout, excuse me, minute 43 left and a 3rd down and 2 coming up. Well,
let me say this, AJ. The way this contest started and the way it's finished, no matter what the final score is, I'm impressed. It's been Summertown running by committee. I think you've had, 5 ball carriers on this drive that have just plowed forward for positive yards, and you've got to credit the offensive line. And it's just chunk at a time that's so aggravating if you're Lawrence County, because you just can't get enough to get that stop, to use your timeout and possibly get the ball back on a punt. That now you're down to it's 3rd and 2 and you have to take it. And with only one timeout left after this, you give up a first down here, it's probably your ball game.
Ball placed here at the 19, 3rd down and 2 coming up. Minute 43 left on the stop 4th quarter clock. Update from Cornersville. The Bulldogs leading Loretto 43-8 in the 4th.
Who's calling that game?
Michael Marks.
Michael Marks.
Yeah.
Has he got a haircut yet?
He's working on it.
Well, he needs one.
He's afraid.
He don't need to come to me.
I was
Stop at
about
my
to say
vacuum.
he's afraid to come to you.
Lord. I'd give him an estimate.
3rd down, 2 coming up.
Big play.
Big play.
Play of the game.
Dillard hands off, and that might be Austin Reed, and I do not think he has enough. He maybe got to the 18-yard line, and that will use the final timeout here for Lawrence County with a minute 35 left.
See what kind of spot. Are they saying no gain, or was it even a
loss?
loss?
No, they didn't give him a gain, so they'll bring up 4th down and 2.
I go for it. We'll just ask what I do here. I go for it. I can get 2 yards and I can win a football game. If I don't get it, they've still got to go 80. I mean, you could try. I guess you might could try another field goal, but as dicey as that last one looked, and how many blocked field goals and returns have we seen in our lifetime?
Yeah. And Richland here leading Wayne County 19-13, 5-11.
Let me say this. I've got 3 timeouts if I'm Summertown. If I have to come out and do 3 hard counts and use all my timeouts, I may do it.
There we go. 4th down and offense on the field. 4th down and 2. We have Michaela Powell, Colton Pugh in the backfield here with Dillard. Actually 4th down and 3. The biggest play of the game. Dillard. Handoff, calls his own number, and it is going to be very close. I think they have it to the 16.
We're going to get our first measurement of the night?
I believe so. It is awfully close. Depends on where they mark it. And they are going to give them a Green Hill Monument first down, and that one should do it here for the Eagles.
Don't say that. You saw how many bad snaps we've had and exchanges.
You don't even need to do that. Just kneel it at this point. They don't have any timeouts.
Whether he made it or not, AJ, I think that was the right call. Right. Good on Coach Busby. Good on Coach Smith. I think you had a chance to win a ball game. Go win a ball game.
Victory formation coming up here for Summertown as the clock continues to roll. They'll have to snap it at least twice. And Dillard, I think he cramped on that play.
How many injury timeouts you seen on victory formation?
Believe it or not, it's happened a couple times. I've seen as many games as I have. You'd be surprised. And they'll have to snap it just one more time.
I don't like all this celebrating yet. We still got to get a clean snap here. Now we can celebrate.
And that will do it. And the Eagles, for just the second time in school history, have knocked off their rivals from Lawrenceburg as they win this one 17-14. A great way for the guys in black, blue, and white to kick off 2026.
I tell you, I was really questioning that field goal call late in the third. But, man, how did it pay off? It's a 3-point game. I didn't think 3 points would win a game, but credit Lawrence County, credit. I saw a lot of really good defense in this game, AJ.
Yeah, absolutely.
But both teams,
sides, yeah.
Listen, if you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But I think if you're Lawrence County, you're going to go back and look at the penalties being the difference in this game,
well,
especially that last drive.
Well, that last drive and the missed field goal.
That's right.
That kills you right there. And I've always said it's not so much how many penalties, it's when you get them.
Timely.
And it's the little nicks that lead to big cuts.
Yeah.
And a couple big cuts at the worst possible time for the Wildcats here tonight.
Well, it's a great county rivalry game. Congratulations to both. Hey, congratulations to all this community because, I mean, this place is packed. Mm-hmm. It's still packed. It's better if you're the blue and the blue and black team, but what a night. Hey, I'm back in it. Next Friday night, Summertown going to Wayne County, baby.
Yeah, great start here for Summertown. They will go to Wayne County. Next Friday, the Wildcats will host the Mustangs of Loretto. That game will be at Lawrenceburg at Hendrick Stack Stadium. Both kickoffs will be at 7 o'clock, both games right here on the X Sports Network. So for Clint Brazier, our producer extraordinaire, Will Pettis, and for our scorekeeper, Joe Calton, I'm AJ Good. Have a great weekend. We will see you guys for week 2.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.